What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Sneaker Huddle. In today's video, we are going to discuss how you can cop the upcoming Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Fade. We're also going to be talking estimated resale predictions if you are by chance interested in picking up the sneaker on drop day in hopes to make profit on it in a very near future. We're also going to be talking about long-term investments if you are interested in holding this pair or investing in this pair. So if you enjoy that type of content, consider subscribing. And we're also giving away $500 in the month of November. All you have to do is one, subscribe to our YouTube channel using the top link down below in the video description. Follow Sneaker Huddle on Instagram and Twitter. You're good to go. We are going to pick one random winner in our December resale video. And speaking of monthly resale segments, in our November resale segment, we mentioned that this Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Fade would be a sneaker that could very easily go either way depending on stock numbers. Now, initially this pair was rumored to be an Asia exclusive, but the pair has been loaded onto Yeezy supply for a release in the very near future, which we're going to talk about that in just 1 second. So I would expect these to drop worldwide, although the only confirmed retailers are Adidas and Yeezy. So when it comes to stock, when I say Yeezy supply, they're only rumored to drop on Adidas and Yeezy supply. So when it comes to stock, they are very limited. So with that out of the way, guys, we are going to head over to StockX to do estimated resale predictions for this sneaker. So here on StockX, we have pulled the current high bids for this sneaker. Now, it's worth noting that retail for the pair is set at $220 US. So therefore, with taxes and shipping, roughly depending on the taxes in the state you live in, this sneaker is going to come out to a total of $235. And you can see that the high bids are anywhere from, it looks like $240 US all the way up to $315 for a size 13. That's the highest one that I see. Yep, and that's the highest one, size 13 as of right now. So the willingness to pay is not incredibly high, like we mentioned in our November resale segment. If you would by chance like resale predictions for the entire month, be sure to check this video out. It's a release calendar to every pair that's going to be dropping in November, along with a early resale prediction. But today we are following up on this resale because this was a pair that could very easily go either way. And by the way, guys, break-even point on StockX, which what that means is you have to sell it for $270 just to get your money back, because StockX does take on average a 12.5% fee, which of course if you have been selling on StockX, it can get down to like 10.5%, I believe. But if you are a new seller, they are going to take 12.5%. So that's where that 270 break-even point comes in very important. So guys, the willingness for this sneaker is not incredibly too high. We are going to take a look at one other sneaker that I believe this one will do similar to. Although the fade is much more limited than the Israel colorway, but when it comes to the two colorways, this one is a gray kind of beige gold upper. The fade colorway, I'll put it up on the screen back here. We kind of have a translucent, midsole, outsole, and it kind of combines gold, brown, and navy blue. But both sneakers are kind of tough to dress, and I would expect very similar resale patterns. And first and foremost, I do think the fade will be slightly lower than the Israel, but I do think the Israel is a very good example here. And the good example is that the best sizes to go for are going to be your 5.5, your 6, and your 6.5. I honestly believe with the fade that the 5.5, the 6, and the 6.5, those are the only three sizes that are safer to go for. All the other sizes are going to be extremely risky. As you can see here for the Israel colorway, sizes 270 is your break-even point, so size 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, 12.5, and then once we get to that 13s, but all those sizes, the common sizes, those are bricking, because you got to sell it for 270 just to get your money back. So you see that. You see increased demand for 15, 16, for the Israel, the 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. But when it comes to 350 V2s, 5.5, 6, and 6.5 are by far the three safest sizes to invest in. So if you do decide to roll the dice on this pair from Adidas or Yeezy supply, would recommend to go with size 5.5, 6, are 6.5. Now when it comes to how to cop Yeezys, I have made a very extensive how to cop guide, how to cop Yeezys part 1 and 2. Be sure to check them out if you are interested on how to cop. And I would make an estimated resale prediction for there to be about 10 to 15, maybe potentially $20 profit. And I would expect those, you know, like the projected profit that I just mentioned there, after selling it on StockX and with fees, you can make anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. But keep in mind, it's going to be very close. This is going to be a very risky one. Invest at your own risk, because we could potentially be very wrong and you have to return these pairs. So just keep that in mind. But we wanted to clear things up for you guys because a lot of people have been asking about this one. And if there are by chance any raffles that do come up, we will post those on our Twitter account. And we also have other very, very, very profitable sneakers that are going to be dropping this week on the exact same day. We have the Nike SB Dunk Low Atmos Elephant. I will link that video right here in the top right hand corner and down below in the video description. Would highly recommend to check that video out because these are dropping at retailers near you all over the country, and raffles are open right now. You need to knock that out. That's a very important video. Would highly recommend to check it out. Now, if you haven't entered that $500 giveaway, what are you waiting on? We would love to have you as part of the Sneaker Huddle family. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on all social media platforms. Now, that's all for today's video. God bless each and every one of you, and have a great day.